High-value men operate at a higher level in life than the average man, and their dating life is no exception. They talk to women differently, and women love it. A high-value man will make women nervous without even trying. While the average man gets anxious in the presence of an attractive girl, they'll act like fools or won't even try. If you want to improve your dating life, then you need to know how high-value men talk to women. Before we get into that, you need to understand this. Some women are absolutely beautiful, but they're mortals like the rest of you. They go to the bathroom in the morning, and their morning breath smells as bad as anyone else's. So don't put them on a pedestal. High-value men never look at a woman as if she were a goddess, no matter how beautiful she is. In fact, they know they could replace her in an instant. These men know there are plenty of beautiful women in the world, and not one of them is perfect. This translates into how they act and talk to women. It's the most basic thing that most guys don't understand. Now let's delve a little deeper into this video. We'll go over 5 ways high-value men talk to women. Number 1, destroy their ego. Most women have huge egos because they've been idolized by simps who give them compliments every day, and their ego inflates. High-value men can sense when a woman has a huge ego, and he won't feed it. In fact, he might give her a reality check and make her more humble. This doesn't mean he's going to fight with her. The way he does it is by treating her like the most basic and replaceable girl in the world. Imagine a room full of average guys trying their best to impress a girl. But there's one man who stands out from the crowd. This man isn't normal, and he treats the girl as if she's nothing special. This alone will bring the girl back to reality. A high-value man had to improve himself for a long time with hard work and discipline. He won't consider a woman his partner just because of her looks. She has to prove to him that she's more than just an Instagram girl with a big ego. This is the truth. Women secretly love it when a high-value man destroys their ego. Women are hypergamous, which means they always want a man who is better than them. They simply can't be attracted to men they consider below their level. Even if a man really earns more money and is smarter than her, the moment he feeds her ego too much, she'll consider him a low-value man. High-value men know their worth, and that makes them experts at destroying a woman's inflated ego. In the future, we'll make more videos on how to exactly destroy a woman's ego. Number 2, difference in compliments. Women are very used to receiving compliments, so they often don't mean much to them anymore. At the same time, they still crave daily validation. High-value men know how to give compliments to a woman correctly. As mentioned before, most women have huge egos, but there are some women out there who are humble and sweet. Where the average man is contemplating whether to approach a girl, the high-value man quickly decides if she's worth it or not. If she is, he'll approach her and introduce himself. He might give her a compliment, but then he'll move on. This man doesn't have time for games or to feed her ego. He may tell her he thinks she's beautiful, but that compliment is all she gets. She'll have to earn the next compliment. He doesn't shower her with compliments and doesn't babble like a fool. When a simp compliments a woman, it's out of desperation. They can't help it, but they keep flattering her and treating her as if she's amazing. Some even flood her with messages on her social media, which inflates her ego even more. When a high-value man gives a compliment to a woman, it's genuine, not desperate or exaggerated. The difference is clear, as the high-value man isn't constantly looking at her or in a mode of constantly giving her more validation. This will make his compliment worth 1,000 times more than all the other compliments she receives daily. Number 3, talking and leaving. Most men only focus on how to approach a woman and not on how to exit the conversation. Knowing how and when to exit the conversation can be as important as how to approach and talk to a woman. Understand this. Not every first approach has to turn into a long conversation. It can be as simple as introducing yourself or greeting. When engaging in a longer conversation, let her talk about herself. Girls love talking about themselves. If she stops talking about herself, ask her a couple more questions. If she asks you a question, keep the answer brief. Chat for a few minutes, then end it. Tell her it was nice meeting her, and mention her name when you say you have to go. And that's how you end it. When you've ended the conversation and move on with your day, she'll realize she mainly talked about herself and that you're mysterious. Remember, you were the one who approached her, and it should be you who ends the conversation. High-value men value their time and don't stay chatting for hours with a girl. Number 4, never seek validation. A low-value man will seek validation and ask women what they think of them. These guys ask questions like, "Do you think I look good?" A high-value man doesn't need a woman to tell him anything because he's confident that he already knows he looks good and his value is high. Listen, it's better to stay silent and not ask anything than to fish for compliments. Seeking compliments is something very feminine. Part of knowing how to talk to a woman is knowing what not to say. Many men scare away women as soon as they start talking. Number 5, mystery. Women love mystery, and high-value men tend to be mysterious. This is the reality. Most men aren't interesting to women because they're predictable. She already knows how he's going to respond or what time he'll send a boring message. A high-value man knows the art of mystery. He doesn't text her at the exact same time all the time, and he doesn't say the same things. Sometimes he responds a little later, other times he calls instead of texting. One day he's very busy, and another he picks her up and takes her to a nice restaurant. He doesn't tell her all the problems he has or the details of his career. When she tries to make him jealous, he doesn't even react. She can't get to him, and she wonders what's going on in his head. This man can't be predicted. She never knows what he's going to say or do next. If you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like and comment your opinion about it. Gods be with you.